Nothing else to talk about. It's final. I have to go back to Iraq.
I have a way to keep you out of it.
I don't want a way out. I have to go back.
Says who?
Me.
You know what? I don't believe that. Someone's been putting ideas in your head.
I did talk to Taylor.
You know what? I knew it. You listen to me. If that girl has something to prove, you let her go ahead and not drag you along.
Mom, we're both soldiers. We do have an obligation. And Taylor, she reminded me of that obligation. I made a commitment, and I have to honor it.
You did. You served, and now you're done.
You know, if everyone in the military thought that way, where do you think we'd be?
Alive.
They need us, Mom. The ones who are trying to get home and the ones who never will.
I want to show you something. Some research I
Mom.
did. Now, this is a study. This is a study on soldiers who were designated medically unavailable for deployment.
I'm not faking anything for a waiver.
Now listen, some very common conditions are chronic orthopedic problems. Bad back, knees, but there are a lot of others. Stomach, ulcers, asthma, poor vision.
And when was this study done?
A few years ago. Why?
Because we're stretched so thin over there that injured soldiers are going back whether they're ready or not.
And you think that's wise?
They're doing what they have to do.
Well, forget about them. I'm talking about you. Now, listen, if you would just work with me here, I can help you.
I ain't trying to stay home with a note from my mother.
Franklin, would you please just hear me out?
No, you hear me. Because you make it worse when you do this. Especially when there are people out there like Taylor who can't get back fast enough.
I don't care what that girl... Look, baby, some people are not in such a rush, okay? Now, look, this man right here, he did one tour. And then he hired someone to shoot him in the leg so he wouldn't have to do it.
You know, this is insane.
And this man, he stuffed himself with food. And he kept eating until he was over the Army's weight limit. And these men right here, they...
What?
They pretended that they were gay.
You want me to lie?
No, I want to save your life.
You're the one who told me, who taught me how important it is to keep my word. To finish whatever it is I start. To be dependable, reliable, loyal.
And you are all of those things. Saying no to the Army won't change that.
I volunteered, Mom. I volunteered. I can't back out now just because the war isn't in my... It's not convenient for me. Well, it's not in my plan.
I will not have my only son come home in a box.
But me being over there can prevent other sons from coming home in a box.
Well, what do you tell me that you won't even consider your options?
There are no options. There aren't. This is the way it has to be. Because if I can save just one life, one, it'll all be worth it.
And what if you can't? What if it's all for nothing? And what if it's my baby who doesn't come back?
Gee, kind of.
Thaddeus, Joseph.
Hey.
You having dinner
How
with
are you
your brother?
doing? Well, no.
Yes, I'm buying. You can stick around.
I'm leaving. I got to pick up Amanda from cheerleading. See you later.
Go get him, Tiger. Where's your date?
She's not here yet? Well, I guess she's stuck at the hospital.
I don't care what you signed up for. And I don't give a rat's behind what anyone else thinks.
You don't give a rat's behind about the men and women over there sacrificing and dying for our country?
Of course I do.
It sounds like to me you want them to sacrifice and you want me to work my connections.
But you are my child.
Mom,
you!
Every soldier is someone's child. Every last one of them. We have to be brave.
It is just as brave to stand up for what you believe
Tell me, what do I believe in?
I know this. You don't want to hurt your mother. And I'm telling you, Frankie, if you go back there, it will kill me.
That's not fair.
No, it's not. But I will say whatever I have to say, and I will do whatever I have to do to keep you safe. I will not lose my family.
You scared the crap out of me.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. Working overtime?
I'm trying to type this letter for Babe, and the damn page just keeps disappearing on me.
Well, you have to save the document or else...
I've got it. What are you doing here anyway?
I need to talk to you about this situation with Frankie.
Oh, come on, give it up already. Frankie and I were finally cool.
I'm not here about the two of you.
Then what?
He hasn't told you?
Told me what?
Frankie's been called back to Iraq. I said everything I could think of to keep him from going. Told him he has family, friends, doctors